We're learning tonight that Hamas is continuing to show its true colors, now using the social media accounts of their kidnapping and murder victims to taunt and torture their loved ones. Yoav Shimoni says his family found out that Hamas had killed his grandmother on October 7th, the day of the attack, when the group posted a video of her body on her own Facebook page.
Immediately, I went to her Facebook page and I saw a video with her lying on her living room floor with her arms clenched on her chest, covered in blood and blood surrounding her, with a few men with guns standing above her and shouting.
Yoav's not alone. This is a screenshot from a Facebook live stream. Family members say it shows an Israeli man and his family. Blood seeps from the man's leg as the stepmother cradles the 8-year-old daughter in her lap. The woman in the video was killed by Hamas. The man and his young daughters were kidnapped and are believed to be among the 199 hostages in Gaza. The families say they've also seen posts with a single word in Arabic, death, appear on their missing loved ones' Facebook pages days later. Others received taunting phone calls from their loved ones' own cell phones. This, of course, is the same group that proudly recorded their massacre of hundreds of civilians. The Israeli military releasing this body cam video of Hamas gunmen shooting into a building and searching through homes during the attack last week. Much of the footage is much worse than this, too. The video most likely will be used as propaganda to recruit members, try and gain influence online. Hamas has been banned from most social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, YouTube. But instead, they're using something called Telegram, a popular messaging service with enhanced encryption and privacy and little moderation. Several accounts sympathetic to Hamas have gained hundreds of thousands of followers since the attack. One account called Gaza Now reached more than 1.3 million followers this week, up from about 340,000 before the attack. And the official count for Hamas, the military wing, saw their followers triple. Telegram says it's working to remove what they call harmful content, but don't plan to bar their accounts, saying those accounts serve as a unique source of first-hand information for researchers, journalists, and fact-checkers. Oh, thank goodness. Joining me now is Hal Kempfer, retired senior intelligence officer who was stationed in the Middle East. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. So are you surprised that they are using the social media pages of the victims to distribute this kind of horrible video?
Dan, not at all. In fact, it's been one of these things we've seen with various, jihadist groups, if you will, but violent extremists, even domestic violent extremists in the U.S., they do tend to gravitate to online platforms. What this one is rather big in scale. I mean, as they went in, they were literally picking up people's cell phones, and because they were there, they could get on the cell phone. They take these gruesome videos, and then they post them. In some cases, they were actually calling the victim's family as they were torturing their victims. This is at a new scale from what we've seen, but sadly, I'm not surprised. What I am concerned is that we've kind of crossed a Rubicon, if you will, and we're going to see this with other types of terrorist or violent extremist attacks around the world. What do you make of Telegram becoming a sort of go-to place for groups banned from other social media sites? I mean, I love their statement about, suggesting that they're leaving it up so fact checkers and journalists and researchers can have access to this important information. It's often been called Russia's Facebook, and it was started in Russia. And if you look at what they were posting during, it's still ongoing with the Russia-Ukraine war, some of this over-the-top propaganda, Kremlin talking points and everything else, they have no ethical bar from what I can figure out. They'll put out anything. And honestly, if you look at the statements made by Putin and some other autocrats around the world, I'm not surprised that this autocrat Facebook, as it were, would keep this up. Now, I will tell you, as an intelligence officer, anytime you see stuff like that, there's a chance to collect and find things out. And I'm sure that our intelligence agencies, I'm sure that Israeli intelligence agency, Mossad, Shin Bet, are looking at this closely to pick up anything they can, to glean anything of intelligence value that would help them in identifying and potentially targeting Hamas terrorists.
If they had said, we're leaving it up so intelligence agencies can try to catch these guys, I would have had a lot more respect than them saying that they're allowing it to stay up so that educators and researchers and journalists and fact finders can have information. Hal Kempfer, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.